What's going on, good people? This is Jungle Brother, and what you are in right now is a time machine. We have went back to 2016, and what happened in 2016 is you had a candidate that wasn't qualified to run as president, right? Had a bad business record, had a bad criminal record, known ties to thugs, criminals, gangsters. So what they did was they couldn't fix the candidate they want. So all they had to do was dirty the candidate he was running up against. So you get a term, two evils. So when you have the United States thinking about two evils, that helps the bad guy. Because guess what? A lot of people is not gonna a lot of people not gonna show up. So if you only got 15% of the vote, your diehards only represent 15% of the United States, and the other half got 48, 49%, right? But they don't like the 49% thinks their candidate is evil too. So a lot of them not going to show up. So you got 15% going up against 20%. And out of that 20%, 5% going to be undecided. They will be undecided. So guess what? Other candidate got a chance. And he could do some political maneuvering, some illegal stuff to get them over the top. And we head that way again. You're going to hear about Kamala Harris crime record. All the black folks she put in jail. You ain't going to hear about Epstein with ties to a certain former president. You're not going to hear that. You're not going to hear his record or his actions to stop COVID from spreading. You're not going to hear that. You're not going to hear that the pandemic didn't end till Democrats got in office. You're not going to hear that because the president started putting people in place to fight the pandemic, while the former president didn't do anything to fight. You know what I'm saying? He probably told you to drink Clorox, blah, 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 blah. So you're going to hear a lot of people coming out of the woodworks. And they're going to have jobs. They're going to tell you where they work at. A week later, you ain't going to remember the company. You know what I'm saying? Those are house folks. Those are house folks with the corporate jobs, insurance jobs. You name the job that you can pinpoint where they work at, who they work for. They got those type of jobs. The worker bees who work for the post office, drive a truck, work fast food, work at a warehouse, those are field Negroes. So you're going to have the corporate Negroes telling the field Negroes, why you should be voting. What have they done for you? Blah, blah, blah. That's what you're going to be hearing in the next 6 months. Excuse me, in the next 4 months. That's what you're going to be hearing. Be ready for it. They're about to put a little blitz. It's going to be about somebody with a nice, cushy job. Work from home job or corporate job. Watch. It ain't going to be no worker bee.